Hey there, Dr. Dave here with USU Extension. Today's Tuesday 2-minute tip is all about summertime and what's going on right now, okay? So it is full-blown summer and families are on vacation and couples are traveling and trips and driving and flying and all kinds of good times, which it should be. Now, you know this, I know this, and this happens all the time when we're doing vacations. Things will not go as expected, right? Someone will get sick and throw up in the car, or you'll take a wrong turn, or there'll be a flight canceled or delayed, or the weather doesn't cooperate, or something's going to happen. And that can cause frustration, and which leads to complaining. Complain about, yeah, this shouldn't have happened. We expect something and then it doesn't happen. And so we get angry and it changes our mood and we don't sleep well. And we start getting irritable and taking it out on our sweethearts or on our kiddos. So when these things happen, and they happen all the time, take a deep breath, take a few deep breaths, right? And be able to think straight. Now, complaining, what does complaining do? Complaining and the stress that happens, it actually releases cortisol. So cortisol is not very good for us in these high amounts and these heavy doses. It actually starts to eat away in our brains. It's not very good for our brains. It affects our hippocampus. So our hippocampus is related to our memory, our spatial memory, our memories. So it's not good for us. So instead, there's a few things that we can do. We can slow down and pause and be grateful. Be grateful for the experience, even if it didn't turn out the way that you had hoped, maybe who you were with or your environment, the scenery. Slow down and being grateful. Another one is simply changing your attitude, change the situation, maybe get out of the situation. What are some things that we can do instead? For example, is in Hawaii. In Hawaii, I was presenting there. I had a great time, was with my wife and some friends, and one of our excursions got canceled, one of our kayaking trips. So instead of complaining, we were bummed. We were ready to go. It was about an hour away, and it was canceled because of too much rain the day before, so the river was too high. So we couldn't go. So instead, we think, okay, no, we're in Hawaii. What else can we do? So we go snorkeling, went to some beaches, and had a wonderful time. And so if we can just change our attitude, we may not be able to change the situation, but we can change our attitude in the situation. We can refuse to complain. We can look for the positive and choose not to raise our tone or to get irritated or irritable or stressed out and take it out on others. Just know that on these summer trips, these vacations, these wonderful times, things are not, they're not going to turn out exactly picture perfect how we had planned and how we had hoped. There's going to be lines and people are going to get tired, or there are going to be bugs. There's going to be all of the stuff that happens to us. So today's Tuesday 2-minute tip is really to slow down and be grateful, be kind, watch the tone, change your attitude. All those things are within our control. Some of the circumstances may not be within our control, but we control how we respond instead of react to those situations. And remember that people are more important than problems in these situations. So that's all for now. I'm Dr. Dave with Utah State, sharing tips to make life great.